Hey, it's BrickTsar, and we're happy to be looking at what may become one of our favorite sets, if not our favorite sets. It is, of course, the Lego Movie set 70816, Benny's Spaceship. Yes, one we've all been waiting for ever since we saw the movie, where Benny was so anxious to make a ship and got rejected a couple of times, and finally, when he was able to make the ship, he built this super awesome Lego spaceship that is so much similar to vintage Lego space that I love. Has the classic colors, although not truly the correct gray. It is the light bluish gray, but we get the blue and the grays that we used to see in the vintage space, as well as the trans yellow and trans red and trans green that you would see. So, very excited to have this set, very excited to show it to you. It's awesome. It's my favorite Lego Movie set. The minifigures are great. Get another Unikitty. Got some little droids that are similar to old droids that we got in old. I guess they're technically not called droids. That would be a Star Wars reference, but they are little robots. And it's got some throwback parts in it. So we'll just start by looking at this thing. We'll look at the minifigures and some of the playability and functions of this awesome spaceship. Okay, first up we'll look at Benny, which is basically the same as the Benny from the Metal Beard Sea Cow. It's a much cheaper way of getting them. And he does have the classic minifigure face on the other side, which is cool. I love that. And here's our wild style, and this by far is my favorite wild style outfit. Now you see the classic space written there, the logo, it's a planet logo on the side, blue hoodie, back printing there. I just love this wild style here. And she does have two-sided head there, but just love it. Need to get multiples of these for the torso and the legs, so that's pretty good. All right, here's the Emmett. Now Emmett had been painted up to look like a robot, so he's Robo Emmett. Pretty cool. And this one, I thought that was going to be light gray, but that is pearl gray. I like that color on the piece of resistance. But that's our robot Emmett. And does he have two heads? There's his robot head there. Oh, I knocked off the piece of resistance. So that's the Emmett. I'll do it like that. Okay, and turn it back around. And I knock off the piece of resistance again. And he's got his cup. But Robo Emmett's pretty cool. Okay, here is the Unikitty in Astro Kitty getup. I love the space logo on it. And the blue. Got pearl gold feet there on the Unikitty, but she's wearing supposed to be like she's wearing a space outfit. And here are the two robots. I wanted to call them droids because Star Wars always makes me say that, but they're really just robots. Just brick built. Got some of the classic robot arms and antenna, or not antenna, but the levers. Now, we did not have cheese slopes in the vintage space era, so that's something different than what we would have had. And here is the Robo Pilot. It's got kind of a Blacktron, I guess, look to it. That's what it looks like to me. Got the Octan logo mixed in there, though, and a tie. Pretty funny. And here's the little teeny tiny the Robo Pilot, his little spaceship. It's black. He's got a little control in there. Don't know if we can see it very well. Got a lot of red and green controls on it. It's got the Octan logo in space form on the side. Stickers, and thrusters in the back. That looks like a little gun right there. That is the Robo Pilot's little spaceship. Alright, now the good stuff. The spaceship. Don't even know where to begin. There are so many cool aspects to this. They did a really awesome job. Enough things that kind of relate to the vintage space and some new elements as well. It does have a lot of stickers. Now this is not a sticker, which is cool. This is kind of reminds me of some vintage space slopes that we got. They have the space logo on there, so that's good. But this is stickers. I don't like that. I did like when I saw that it said LL929. That reminded me of the original run of the Lego space sets. The highest one was 928, which was my favorite, one of my favorites, the Galaxy Explorer. And so they've given this one number higher, LL929. But that's not the set number. But it's just got a lot of details. You got the wedge plates, like you would have in a lot of the old space sets. You got the mix of the blues, the grays, trans yellow. This windshield piece looks a lot like the windshield piece that came in the original UCS X-Wing fighter that was trans clear. This one's trans yellow, which is cool, so that's probably going to be a rare part. We got the trans yellow here on these little escape pods that are on the sides. A minifigure can fit in there if you need it to. You have to lift up the wing there to get the escape pods on to connect to the side. There's a little hinge on the side. You got one on each side. So you got escape pod on each side there. Here's the other one. It pops off. Uh-oh, I broke it. Oh, great. There's the hinge. But anyway, it connects there. Alright. And there's different things that refer us to some classic space parts, like these little rocket pieces, the little jet pieces there, and the radar dish here on the front. And that was like we got in a lot of the classic space sets. These tail pieces here that have the space logo. Now these are stickers as well. Now this is kind of new, using these wheels as the thrusters. Don't think we used that in some of the classic space sets, but this is a neat aspect of it. You got this piece here that is to expand the wings, like so. So that's pretty neat. So we can get the whole thing in there. And when you do that, it reveals the bionicle type firing guns here. Right there. I'll hit my hand and bounced right back. But these are little rubber ends on them. One on each side. So they're hidden, so to speak, when it's retracted. So I thought that was pretty cool. We didn't have a lot of that on the classic space set. They did have moving pieces and hinges, but this is pretty special. I'm adding that little feature. You do have some more little weapons here. These are super fast missiles. It's one of, and these things go. They got these long little trans red. I don't know what you call them. It's supposed to be lasers. They fire. You can shoot these pretty far. So that's a pretty neat little spring-loaded firing mechanism. It looks like a 1x4 brick with a hole in it. You got one right there and one right there. And you got these hoses. These look like windows with there. But there's also flick fire missiles up here. I don't care for those as much. Now the bottom does look kind of plain. As I knock off an escape pod again. Put that thing back on. But it's a pretty awesome set. Now we'll take a look at it from the top. It's got room for 3 in the cab, or the front of it, and there's so many controls they built into it. I don't know if it's showing up here. But those ones beside Emmett there in the back, those are all different patterns that you would see on the slope bricks that have the computer patterns from the old space set, so I like that. And then you got, Benny's got this super control here. It's a new piece. It's not one like the old Sets. Can't even get a good shot of it. Let me see. Try to get a good shot of it, but it's hard to get with the light. But it's pretty neat. Here in the middle we have where the Unikitty sits. This little droid butt comes down, holds her down. They made a special little area for her, and she's got a little control there. And there's those lasers. And here's another retro type piece, these little thrusters. They were always used a lot of times as thrusters on little tiny rockets. Then you got the droid storage area back here. There's got some lightsaber blades. They're supposed to be like some kind of energy bars or something, I don't know. That's where the droids sit. And this is the part that raises up when the weapons come out. Turn around this side. Get a look at that way. I don't even think I got those droids in there right anymore. That doesn't matter. So pretty cool. And I don't want to forget that under the Unikitty is the secret area here, where they can, I don't know, do other things related to the spaceship. That's where you got the all-important spaceship wrench and hammer. How many? You always need a hammer in space. It's got, you can see the inner workings of the, I guess that's the power supply. It's got a bunch of crystals on it. There. I wish there was a way of getting to it, but oops. You can put the minifigures all down there as well, if you choose to do so, and then hide them away. So this set, it gets my highest rating. If I was to rate stuff, I don't really rate stuff, but I love it. Even though I would have preferred some of the pieces be printed instead of stickers, that's really just a minor thing, doesn't really matter. They did other good things, like they put the instructions in the cardboard so they don't get all wrinkled up. Got an excellent box. Let me get a shot of the box. The box has brings out the essence of the ship very good, very well. Just nice box. And then we'll turn around to the back. Show some of the playability features of the box from the of the set from the box. Pretty cool. And there is a printed tile in here that has information, I guess, for the Lego game, the video game. I haven't looked into that, but it's there's a 1x4 tile, which I'm assuming is each set has a different alphanumeric code on it, and so a little 1x4 tile. So that's going to be unique. So each set will be different, technically, but just an awesome Lego set. Very happy with this. I will keep it together. I'm not going to disassemble it and put it into other mocks or anything. I will find a space for it on my shelf. Got to clear out some room. This is definitely a keeper. One of my favorite sets now. And I would like to get another to get the torsos for like Wild Style. I like the Unikitty, so got to decide what to do, if I want to just buy some of those from sellers on Bricklink, but I love the set. I'm sure a lot of you do too. Tell me what you think. What things do you like about it? I love that they do give us enough throwbacks to the old stuff, even though there are a lot of stuff here that was not pieces that were available in the late 70s and early 80s when we had the vintage space that looked like this. But that's okay. I'm very pleased with how they designed it and giving it that look where it just looks like it belongs in the vintage space era. But they give us enough of the new features that kids of today are going to love it too. So just really awesome. Great job, Lego. Love it. If you haven't bought a Lego movie set, who are you? If you're going to get one, get this one. It's very reasonably priced. Even though it's $100, which is more than the 10 cents per piece, I think it's worth it. Very, very much worth it. That's my opinion. Let me know yours. Please comment. Please subscribe. We reviewed almost all of the Lego movie sets. We still got 2 more to get, the drop ship and the MX constructed mech, and I need to finish building to see how. Anyway, hopefully that will be soon. Thanks for watching. It's BrickTsar.